My name is Guy. This is Guy Talk Sports. Got a great video today. Tennessee is now the SEC regular season champ. Big win on Wednesday against South Carolina. Just a really great game. Go Vols. And a quick... There it is. All right, before we get into that, really quickly, if you don't mind, down on the, somewhere over there, or in that section, bottom right, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Tennessee, as I was saying, wins 66-59, defeating South Carolina to become the regular season SEC champs. This is the first time this has happened for Tennessee since 2008, I believe, with Bruce Pearl, Chris Lofton, Wayne Chisholm, all those guys. Connect was, in stretches, absolutely amazing. He just would take over the game at times. Didn't have the greatest shooting night overall, but at times, really, in certain stretches when we needed him to, played amazing. I thought Adu had a great game. He really flexed from mid-range this game. I think this is the most mid-range shooting I've seen. I've watched him in a basketball game, and he had a great one. Everybody else played their part. I thought the defense overall was fantastic. We really clogged up the middle and forced South Carolina to shoot the ball from the outside, which is not their game. Neither team shot well overall, though, and we'll go over all that. But Tennessee really forced South Carolina to shoot a lot from the outside, and forced them to play outside of what they're used to. Thought the game got a little rough at times. It was a pretty physical game. Refs let a lot of it go. In particular, in the second half, you had I think his name's Miles Stute guarding Dalton Connect, and it got handsy pretty quick, and it lasted for quite some time. I thought they might end up actually getting into a fight, but everything eventually settled. But I did think the calls on both sides were pretty fair for the most part. Tennessee was ahead for most of the game. I think it was even like an 11-point lead there at the end of the first half, so built up quite a lead. I do want to give some praise to South Carolina, though. Thought they had a really good season, especially what they did last year. To come from there, or to come from where they were to where they are now. Give a lot of props to them. They played a great game, but overall, Tennessee ends up getting the win, so it's been an exciting past couple days. I've had to work these past 2 days, but I have been itching to do this episode. Let's go over some team stats really quick, just to kind of highlight where the true difference, just looking at stats, where the true difference was in the game. So field goal percentage for both teams, pretty similar. South Carolina 38%, Tennessee only at 36%. Like I said, we did not shoot the ball well. 3-point percentage, 28% for South Carolina. Tennessee up at 35%. That's pretty good. That's fine. And then here's the key stat: free throw percentage. Tennessee, I feel like I've been harping it the last few weeks, like keep climbing, trying to push that free throw. I'm not saying that I had a big part in this, but just trying to make the point of we got to keep trying to push that free throw percentage up. 86%. We shot 19 of 22 from the free throw line. And it absolutely played a huge part in winning the game, because if you look at the other side, South Carolina, 50%. They shot 50% from the free throw line, was 5 of 10. And this, I know overall we end up winning 66-59, but this could have been a different game if they hit a few more of those. So, that I really think that was a big part of it. Turnovers, South Carolina had 9. We had 7. Assists, we had 14. They had 11. Rebounds were pretty close. 36 for us, 37 for them. Offensive rebounds, 10 for us, 12 for them. Blocks were the same at 4. Steals, 6 for us. Fouls, 13 to 17. We only had 13. And then no technicals were called. Surprisingly, I'm telling you, it got really physical between Connect and that Astute guy. I thought things might get a little out of hand, but they never did. So that was good for them. Let's look into the personal stats here. Let's start with the guy that's probably going to end up being the SEC Player of the Year. Definitely in talks for the National Player of the Year, right? Dalton Connect. I mean, just has such a beautiful shot. And really, so from the three-point line, he was 5 of 11. And a couple of those were throw-up shots towards the end of the buzzer that, were kind of just prayers. And so really, he shot even better than what the stats say. But 5 of 11 from 3. So he ended up with 26 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, was 9 of 23 from the floor. So not his best shooting day for sure. 5 of 11 from the three-point line, was 3 of 3 from free throws, had a block, a couple turnovers. And then let's go ahead and move on to so anyway, before I do that, he really made a big difference and has all year, and it has been such a fun time watching him play, especially on those inbounds balls. My goodness, they had a fantastic. It was in the second half. They scripted one up, and I think it was Ziegler threw it into him, lobbed it up, and he slammed it home. So just really great performance from him. Jonas Adu ended up with 14 points, 9 rebounds, no assists, was 6 of 13 from the floor. I think he was the only one that had missed free throws. He was only 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Everybody else was perfect. He had actually didn't have any blocks this game, which normally he has a couple. 2 steals and no turnovers. Next, we'll go to Ziegler. Didn't shoot near as much as he normally does. He ended up with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 of 8 from the floor, was 1 of 5 from 3, and then 6 of 6 for free throws. Had a steal and just 1 turnover. Josiah Jordan-James, 6 points, 6 rebounds, no assists. Had no made shots, but was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And so, like I said, the free throw line really is what sealed the deal. Vescovy, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Again, missed every shot he threw up, but was 2 of 2 from the 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Had 2 steals. Had 2 turnovers, but did have 2 steals, and he's really shown how valuable he can be at stealing the ball. He has some of the best hands in college basketball. Him and Ziegler, like both, are really, really good at stealing the ball. And yeah, so those are the starters. You had Meshack coming off the bench, didn't have any points, had 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Gainey only shot the ball 1 time, and it was a beautiful swish 3-pointer, and kind of halted some momentum that was going on. I think that was in the first half. And then you had Awaka played a few minutes as well. He ended up with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and only had 1 shot. It did have a block though, and Meshack had a steal as well. So, it's a fun time to be a Volunteer fan, right? Anyway, that's all I have for this one. So proud of this team, how they fought all year. Especially here at the end, have just looked dominant. Very proud of them. Proud to be a fan of the Tennessee Vols, and what a great time to be a fan of the program, right? They really have this thing clicking, and I'm really hopeful that we can make a push for a big run in the tournament. I really think that should seal us as a number 1 seed. We'll see, but all the analysts that I've heard talk about it seem to think that that's going to push Tennessee to the number 1 seed, and that's what we've been saying for the past couple weeks. Is that if we can win 3 of these last 4, which we've done now, that should push us to a number 1. Let's finish off the season with a big win. We play Kentucky today, Saturday, 3/9, March 9th, 4 p.m. at home. Kentucky is playing really good right now. They've really picked it up. They're a better team than when we played them at Rupp Arena. So I really think this is going to be a good game. It's between two really good teams. Looking forward to that one. Want to say a big thank you to every person that's watching these videos. It really means a lot. Everyone that's commented, liked it, subscribed. Thank you all. Please throw a comment down below. Tell me what you like about the video, maybe what you don't like about the video. I want to keep improving this content. Want to make it as good as I can for you. Please hit the like button. Also, once again, hit subscribe. Thank you all so much. Look to do another episode following the Kentucky game to talk about that, and then look ahead at the SEC tournament and then the March tournament. So thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Go Vols.